So is this the time for the Clippers? It looks
Well,
like Paul George is sort of kind of rising, but a lot of people don't trust him because when it comes to playoffs,
mhm.
he melts. So
Yeah, yes, Paul George has had his challenges in the playoffs.
mm,
Paul George has really, really struggled. He's had some big moments. He's also an unbelievable talent. He's a
yeah,
great defender. He has height. He's athletic, right? He seems to have all the intangibles.
mm,
Now, this is where I get in hot waters.
yeah.
I respect the person. I
Uh,
don't really know him,
mm,
but to me, I still see he's not in the category of the KDs and all those guys, the Stephs and all those guys. I just don't see, like, and again, it might be something that he's going to prove everybody wrong the same way Steph proved everybody wrong this year.
mm,
I feel that Paul George, there's still something that there's still another level of mental toughness that he needs to get to.
mm.
There's still another level of consistency that he needs to get to, right? I don't think the other NBA players fear him like they fear Damian Lillard. When Damian Lillard's coming with the ball at the end of the game,
When it's
the
coming
whole
to you,
NBA, they fear him. When Steph has the ball, they fear him. When LeBron has the ball, KD, James Harden, Westbrook, people are like, oh my God, watch out.
mm,
I don't think he has that kind of respect from the league. So to me, Kawhi is one of those guys that's feared. But Paul George,
mm.
I don't think he's for some reason, one way or the other, he's able to put that fear in other NBA players. Now, his story is very unique because it is one of the best comebacks. He had one of the worst
Yeah, I
injuries
remember when he broke
in
his leg,
NBA history,
you know?
right? And he
Yeah.
still came back to play at a very, very high level. And so to me, I think maybe the bar is set too high for him, right? I think that if the Clippers fail, um, I don't think it's all going to rest on Paul George.
Mm,
But if the Clippers succeed, he's going to have to play a big part. Now, the Clippers, everything rests on Kawhi Leonard. They built that team for him. They made all the accommodations for him.
mm,
Kawhi has won 3 NBA championships.
mm-hmm,
Why is he not respected like a LeBron or a Steph or somebody like that?
mm.
People still think he's kind of aloof to the game. Does he really care? Does he really want that legacy to be a great champion? Is he really fighting for championships every year? Or does he have other interests? Or is he satisfied? We'll never know, right? But at the same time, to me, is you can't be surprised when you get a certain type of criticism.
Mm.
If you are a Kawhi Leonard, and we don't know the reasons why, but the way he's kind of handled the media, the way he's kind of handled certain situations is very reserved, he's very quiet. That creates a lot of mystery around the person, right? So people are really wondering, well, who is Kawhi? What's his motivation? Because they kind of used to champions being a different type of alpha player. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
And he doesn't quite fit the regular mold. But we know this, under pressure, when the stakes were very high, he performed. And he's done it several times.
He rises.
So my whole thing is I think the Clippers, if they don't win this year, you have to bust up the whole team. You have to start from scratch. You have to, and I think the owner is not going to be very patient with all of that because he spent a lot of money to put that team together, right? They made a lot of trades. They did a lot of things to put that team together and a lot of accommodation for Kawhi to feel comfortable. So if they don't win, I don't think they're going to have a whole lot of patience with that.